Alright, hello, hello. Perfect. He's golden. So, this is the new realm. As you can see, we've done good the first night. We just took the time to kind of discuss rules of the realm, figure out what we want to do with it. So it's just going to be kind of an enjoyable time. I've got my house kind of started. Nothing, nothing insane has been done. It's a purely vanilla world. No mods, not even dark UI. So pretty basic. It's a group world, so we'll be able to potentially mess with each other, uh, do adventures together, stuff like that. But yeah, this is my house so far. I did post it on the Instagram as a teaser for tonight's stream. It's pretty basic, nothing fancy, kind of ugly. We like it. We run it. Maybe I should add like a stone layer to that. Looks kind of ugly. I've lost my house twice so far, so I built this really ugly pillar. We can probably do something a lot cleaner, cooler with it at a later date. Oh, wrong tool. Sorry, I just woke up from a nap, so I'm kind of groggy. But it's a pretty good spot. I'm pretty happy with it. Nice biome, pretty basic biome. Lots of good wood, lots of good expansions to be had. In this world, we're kind of playing apart. We're not doing a team deal, nothing like that. So we kind of just want to do our own things. So I figured today we'll work on some more base stuff. I am rather low on coal. That is my last piece. Thankfully, there's plenty of places to get it. This is a hard world, so nice difficulty. Not hardcore, just for the sake of... Fuck, I'm still losing my house occasionally, so... just for streamability, no hardcore. That'll probably be more of a later deal. But we've got this nice river over here. Sorry. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to dig out a bunch of dirt here. And potentially have like a dock. Give me a sec. A dock and potentially a boat, like fishing area. Make like a tiki bar or something over here. Build more sand into it. But it's a pretty nice river. We can have some pretty nice sights. And I'm also thinking about base expansions. But as far as right now, we're going to kill this cow. Very good, very good. I know the noises made that much better. We've got a farm going right here, so we're going to finish that for sure. I think the first base expansion is going to be making our little farm and crafting area. Or really just farm storage, potentially going further back to store animals and whatnot. I am thinking an upstairs piece for like a little half circle type thing, or potentially like a log sticking out, big log. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I think for now, I'd like to potentially figure out where I'm going to put a place to go mining. Now I believe... Is this where it's at? No. I can't remember where it was. I think the beds are still in the original spot. So, there we go. We're going to break into this here. We're going to dig down to there. Probably just going to do a drop-in with a ladder for now. Keep it simple. It's going to be a bit ugly for a bit. That's okay though. It's progress. It's process. So let me... You icky, stinky nighttime. You... Yeah. That's rough. We're just going to start stacking meat in here. And then when I have coal, we'll come in and put it to use. So we just kind of figured no one would want to see like the basic startup process of upgrading through wood and whatnot, and even then I'm still not quite at iron. Bam. Alright. Make some sticks, make some ladders. Very good. So, and then after this, we are going to play some more Fallout 3. Oh, that's real ugly. But it'll work for now. Actually, let me make a couple more pickaxes. Like I said, this is hardcore, so... Or not hardcore, my bad. This is hard, so kind of dealing with faster, a quicker rate going through food and whatnot. Those who've played Minecraft definitely know about that. It's crazy, even to today. I still run into people who have never played it. I did hear a pretty depressing thing from EA, or read something sad from EA, is they're shelving Need for Speed for the time. That really sucks. I understand Battlefield's a big and up-and-coming game, but it's pretty crazy to put a whole genre on, and a whole community on just the shelf for what could be forever because you wanted to buy the, or take the title and never get rid of it. That kind of sucks. I mean, Need for Speed Unbound clearly showed that they have no idea what they're doing. So I wish they'd just sell off the title to some new up-and-comers that might do good. Take us back to Carbon and Underground. You know, I think Forza is really cool. Definitely a very fun racing game to do with friends. But sadly, as far as modifications for cars and, you know, racing, it's just, it doesn't fill the niche like Need for Speed does, having NOS and all that. And I remember reading some stuff back, I think it was Forza, was it Forza, I think it was Forza 4, back when they did the big Lego drop. They said that they didn't want to implement things like NOS or, you know, the more aggressive cosmetics, you know, because they really didn't want to pander to like street racing. They really don't think it's okay. You know, they're not a fan of that whole scene, like giving a heroic stance to street racing and whatnot, and it's like, but then they go out in 5 and you've got a whole street racing scene, and it's like, okay, cool. And for the next one being in Japan, they're really going to have to lay off of that, because that's like a big thing. At least from what I read, is they really enjoy that street racing stuff over there. They've got whole shows based off of it, not to mention they're kind of like, I would say, one of the racing capitals of the world, just for the fact of everything they've done for the car culture. I mean, some of the most iconic cars are Japan and Chinese. So I imagine they're going to have to be kind of eating their own words on the street racing scene pretty soon. We're not having any luck just randomly finding ores. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go sleep. And then we're going to go hit up some of the flats nearby for all the surface coal they have. Yes, I know. This two-ceiling tall, mining area, really annoying. Do a sleepy sleep. But no, I'm pretty upset about the whole Need for Speed being shelved. That sucks. It's such a good title. I mean, if I'm being honest, it hasn't been for a few years. I would say the last good one they did was probably Heat, but even then, Heat was just a remastered Payback, or Payback was a remastered Heat. And then the Need for Speed, the game, was super good. Loved that. A lot of great customization, a lot of in-depth tuning. But sadly, like, we've just been seeing kind of the same thing being pushed out in multiple different ways, and it's not good for the community. It's kind of boring. And then you had, what was the recent one? I know I just said it. The one with Little Yachty or whatever it is. That one, personally, was a big flop in my eyes, because it did no good to the community. It was a really small map, which they've done good with before. They've never had massive maps. I don't think they've ever had anything near Forza sized, but I think they really let the clout take over on that one, and just because the rapper was in it, it was, it was supposed to be good. I can't remember the name of it. I hated it, though. The car selection was minimal. Modifications were minimal, and I'm going to be honest, it was that was probably the most unrealistic driving Need for Speed has ever pushed out. So that was really sad. There's difficulty to it, but even in Carbon, you still, if you played it on the Wii, ooh, that was super good. You were legitimately, having to turn in a way where it would cause a drift. You could do flicks. You could, really sort out the back end, but in that one with the rapper, it just was no good. It just felt so, automated. Essentially, tap left twice to drift left, and that kind of shit. Just no bueno. just bumping the e-brake in an unmodified car would make you drift. Oh my goodness, we almost died. I mean, not really, but I don't want to be down there. But last night I think I spent like 4 hours searching for my house. Multiple times. So, glad you guys didn't have to see that. That would have been really, really lame. Let's check over here. Make sure I'm not missing any goodies on this bit. Oh, we got some coal. No surface iron, though. Big sad. I'm going to be playing a bit more reserved and cautious, careful, whatever. Due to this being hard, just because I don't feel like jumping around as much. Because we don't have our warp stones, we don't have our backpacks, we don't have gravestones, so a lot more at risk. Like, I think mods add a lot to the game, but at the same time, they also negate a lot of the risk factor. So, in talking to both General and Spinach, it seems they're both more yearning for that vanilla run through, which I think is awesome. We'll definitely still have our Lucky Block world that we'll be running. Sadly, we did lose a lot of good content there by me not knowing how to stream properly. So that's sad, but it'll be alright. So, and then been really procrastinating making thumbnails for videos, so that's something I'm going to try to take care of while working this week. Just messing with my photo maker, my thumbnail maker, to bust out some thumbnails for videos I'm going to be putting up tonight, because all the videos on the Twitch, I'm going to get those uploaded, that way they don't go bye-bye forever. We are just being dangerous today. Alright. And then I'm going to put all the Fallout ones into a playlist, so that way it's all in a nice sorted area. I think we're going to try to use bows more this run through. More distant combat, or distant-based combat. Alright, we'll grab this last bit here. I do have to say, not running any sort of texture pack or shaders or nothing, so it looks pretty nice. Been a while since I just did, vanilla, and the base stuff looks pretty dang good. Also, I may have just not been on it for a while. But last night we played some Battlefield. Still not good at it. So didn't miss much with that. And then we were just working on this. I was working on this till like 2 a.m. I think they were 1:30. Just getting this all set up. That way, I just wanted to leave it at a point where you didn't have to watch the menial task of me, building a house, digging stuff out to build the house. It's been seen 1,000 times. No need to see that bit. Oh wait, I think there's a bit more up here. About time to head back anyway. So, and I really like the Need for Speed franchise. I think a lot of the games are very good. And if streaming ever becomes more big in my life and potential income and community and whatnot, there's a good chance I wouldn't mind putting up some videos, just going through the story on those, because I think they're fun. I feel I'm decently good at them and could put out some decent content for them. Personally, I know Spinach in general don't find said content very appeasing or entertaining. But for me personally, I just enjoy the whole, I'd say early 2000s street racing scene. Back when it was kind of cool and not just garbage takeovers and shutdowns. So here I am losing my house again. Thank God I got my tower. So personally, like, I'd say my favorite Need for Speed game is probably Carbon. Sadly, though, I do not have the setup required to stream something like that. It's not backwards compatible, and I'm not even going to try to set up Twitch on a Wii. Forgive me, I'm bad at this. Smelt that copper, it'll be helpful. Let's put that in there for now. Do be nighttime, so we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. So this was just absolutely filled with trees, but I cleared a lot of them out. So what I was kind of thinking is around right here, I'm gonna kind of hollow it out and make like cows, chicken, pigs, sheep stalls, like right there. I think that'd be cool. I mean, we can definitely work on that now. I'm almost wondering, should I just show the side of the house? Yeah, I think it's kind of messy, but it definitely would look better than a dirt wall. But for now, let's get these trees gone. Get these leaves going bye-bye. To be honest, as far as upgrading, like, tool tiers and, going to other dimensions, I'm going to try to pace it so we're doing it together-ish. Like I told Spinach in general, I'm probably going to be streaming this world from today out. So that way, every time I'm on it, I'm streaming. Unless I get on for like 10 minutes just to like go through and prep supplies for the next stream or something. Because I can even put a pathway that puts stairs going up that way. And we can get out that way. So we will take some time to find some iron, but because I don't want to be rocking stone forever. I don't want to kill homie. I might need him. So we'll take this wall and we'll square it off here. And thankfully there's only one layer I need to take off here. So I really enjoy the idea of us all doing our own thing, having our own houses, our own areas, you know. That way we can all show off our independent, like, styles and, you know, building techniques, you know, how we like to run our bases. That being said, at some point tonight we will be going to point and laugh at the other two bases, but that's okay. That's part of the fun. So then I'll need to drop this down a layer. Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to just kind of slowly carve this out. Probably like right here. 2, 2, 2, 2. Like that, yeah. And we'll just flatten it that way. And then my thought was kind of in the center here. I'll take this pond and I'll move it over here like that. Kind of nice big circle pond. It'll look good, more aesthetically pleasing. Who knows, I may take this roof and wrap it around to kind of fulfill all of this. That'd be kind of cool. This is why this is probably one of my, I would say, top 2 games. It's just the inspiration from just existing. Make 2 of those. Make some more sticks, apparently. 2 of those. 1 of those, yeah. That'll be fine. So I will miss my hammers, just for the sake of faster terraforming. A lot of stuff I'll miss from mods with this, but whatever. That look clean? No, that doesn't look clean. That looks better. I like clean terraforming. I don't like it to look ugly. I did find out these leaves I'm picking up are burnable and will cook half a stack of stone. So that'll be nice for using that rather than all my coal to cook a bunch of menial shit like glass and whatnot. I can just dip in and use some of the leaves. So that's definitely big. Kind of like that, yeah. A little bit cleaner. So, but it's just this is one of my favorite games. I'd say if I had to pick a game to play for the next year, can't play anything else, you know, like the situation of 100 grand, but you can only play one game for the next, you know, 5 years. Minecraft. For sure. I'm taking that bet every time. just because it's relaxing, it's fun. You know, it can be challenging. I don't know. I imagine like 100 grand, right? It'd have to be like a sponsorship or something. Hey, Machinima comes out and says, "Oh well, you can't play any other gear or any other game while you're sponsored by us." And it's like, okay. So we'll flesh this out a little bit. Do that. Take out that. Do I push this one in one more to give me some space? Probably. Damn, dude. Why at nighttime already? I kind of took up my best way to get up there. Whatever. We'll make a way for now. And we found coal. Look at us go. So I'll probably leave this one. Dig out here. See, the animals are already coming over here, ready to be heard. Guys like building my house already, dude. Yeah, this will be great. Alright. Hey, do we get in nighttime? I'm gonna go sleep. I can't get in the door. There we go. Ugh. Oh, I just earned some more rewards. Nice. Alright, sleepy sleep. Get out of here, dude. Because I'll end up doing a bit of an outcropping, kind of like that. So realistically, from here to there, I'll put it back one more. We'll call it good at one more, unless it's uneven, and then we'll just fix it in post. Oh, that was my last shovel. Damn. I just find it so peaceful, as many people have said and do feel. I do miss the days of stats. Oh, that was always so fun. Just seeing your buddies kill 10 sheep more than you, so you get on and, you know, or bred 10 sheep more than you, and you're like, can't beat me on that stat. I always thought that was super fun. Or how many blocks you've mined. It's like, oh my goodness. I do miss that level of like competitiveness in this game. I thought it really added to it, just having that, you know, fun game to play with your friends of like, oh yeah? We'll go ahead and dig out this layer. Put that back. Just because we know that's going to have to be replaced with something. I'm thinking it'll have grass floors for sure. Potentially... maybe shaved birch walls might be kind of cool. But don't really fit the aesthetic, but stone just feels so cold for a place that's holding the animals. We'll get there and we'll see. I mean, I think birch just has a little bit too much going on just to be the walls. I could also just do our regular log walls. Might be kind of cool. Or I might just do plank. Plank might rock. Alright, so technically we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep. Even number. Nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Shit. I know some people may browse over this and just go, oh, that's just more Minecraft. I get it. I'm not doing anything special here. Not doing any fun twist. It's just peaceful, good times, and fun ideas. I have always liked the idea of potentially having a community that's like, hey, you should add this. And then adding that, doing all these fun ideas. But at the same time, I grew up watching stuff like this, so the natural progression is to just make stuff like this. Now, of course, the goal here is to not end up like every other, or 80% of all low-tier Minecraft streamers. You know, a problem. Oh, we still got one more of those. Hell yeah. Keep digging out this stone, then we'll come back with a shovel and finish it off. Probably stop with a 2-segment wall for the ability to add waters and whatnot. Alright. Yes, we have the F. Yeah, that didn't take too long. We're gonna have to mine out that whole back wall, though. Because if we do 7 deep, then I can keep my posit might equal number. Or what is it called? Positive number. No. My even number. Ah, I found it. Don't you worry. My even number of depth. I really don't want to get rid of that. Some of these leaves, we'll punch those in here. Dirt. We could do birch ceilings. That's a nice light color for the ceiling. That wouldn't be bad. whatever ceiling I do, we can incorporate some log into it to show support. That'd be kind of nice. God damn it. I hate the rain. No, I have to live through rain. No. Okay. That's patched. We'll probably just do a plank ceiling. Oh no, I was gonna do plank walls. We might have to do a stone ceiling. Oh, I'm stupid. I just mined out so much stone. This is still, what, 6? Yeah, so I gotta dig this out a little bit more. Two, three. Nice. Stone brick ceiling might also be pretty sweet. Because then I can even throw in some moss on it. Might be kind of cool. We are close to a swamp, so getting moss shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, it was just one. So, and then we'll light it up with torches for now, but inevitably it'll become lanterns, unless I can spare enough iron. But I don't think I can. Not at the moment. Okay. Ugh, so much digging. I can't really think of any other games I'm super excited about. I mean, GTA, if we get it, cool. Forza for sure. I was really hoping 26 would bring a whole new Need for Speed, but my dreams have been crushed. Can't really think of anything else coming out that I'm super excited for. That can stay dirt because no one will see that. Yeah, that can all stay dirt as well. This little edge here won't be seen once I put in the stuff, so it can stay dirt. Same with this. Same with that. Same with that. Okay. Now, what do I want to do with this back corner? I was kind of thinking maybe do... no. Kind of like that. Oh, fuck. Sleepy, sleep, sleep, sleep. Nice. Kind of like that. That looks kind of dope. I think that's a good corner. I mean, I could do the same thing here, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's unnecessary. One aesthetically pleasing corner is dope enough. honestly, what might be kind of cool. But yeah, I think that'll look a lot better. Those kind of corners add a little bit more. I don't want to get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of that. I do have to say, I do think a lot of the updates coming out for Minecraft have been really good. Very excited to see it hasn't died. Also, you got to give it to them, not just releasing a new game, just sticking with this one and constantly upgrading it and doing all these things. I really enjoy that. I'm glad that there's still companies out there doing that, where it's not like the Call of Duty effect, where it's, oh, well, it's been 2 years, we should probably do a new game. That really sucks. I mean, how long did we really have Black Ops 6 for? What, a year and a half? And now we're on to 7, which I did watch Kev do its video on the campaign. Oh my god. I was watching it while I was driving because I'm a bad boy, but almost had to pull over to throw up. That was insanely bad. I couldn't believe someone signed off on sending that out. Nonchalantly just dropped the worst thing ever. Like, and I'm not a big Call of Duty guy. I haven't played every campaign ever. I think, realistically, I did Ghost, Black Ops 1, and maybe Black Ops 2. I didn't do a whole lot. No, I also did Modern Warfare 3. Yeah, I think that was it. Never did anything else. Always just got it for the multiplayer with the buddies. And a campaign is so important, dude. So important. I mean, you gotta have a good campaign to have a good game. Ooh, should I slab it? Ooh, I should slab it. So I'll do stairs along the edge. Slab it. Stairs on the outer edge. Maybe. build the logs in and fucking brrr. Ooh, that might look really good. Feeling artsy today. I love it. I'm just getting this floor carved out. That way the dirt can start growing, and then we'll go finish that wall over there. Probably have to take some time after our next sleep to go get more wood to finish this off. Because we're going to need a fuck ton to do the accenting logs, support logs, I guess. And then enough for the planks. Do I want to do more cobblestone walls? Maybe. They are classier. But I'll probably just do fence. Come on, buddy. 2 more strands. 2 more strands. Damn. I think one of the most noticeably bad things I saw about I saw in the Call of Duty 7 campaign was it's co-op. Like, I mean, talk about sloppy. You know, like if you have a co-op, campaign or storyline, you know, other games have done it quite well, but your dude's just sitting there having schizophrenic talks with people who aren't there, thinking he has friends on the battlefield, but he has no one. And it's all a big drug trip, and then on top of that, one of your specials is to just throw a giant knife. I mean, how much did they hate the game they were pushing out? I wouldn't have pushed that. That was insane to see. One away. Now we just wait for that floor to grow in. Right there. Do a sleep. Yeah. No, I don't want to cook sticks. We'll just work on thinning out what's around the house. By the way, I do want to say, if you guys are looking for headsets, gotta say I tried Atlas. great game sound quality. Uh, Honestly, was pretty good. I really did enjoy them. They're Bluetooth. Didn't really break the bank, but sadly with microphone, as you guys know, they're pretty shit. Which is important because that travels off into the gameplay as well. You're communicating with your team, but you sound like a fat kid sucking on 13 Jolly Ranchers, then you're not very helpful. I also tried more Microsoft brands, so I went for the Xbox, just general plugins, kind of the nicer of the starter sets. That was better, but it was plug-in, and I think that was the only reason it was better was because there was no, air loss or airtime loss. But then the other night, me and Spinach were talking about headsets, and he found me. He suggested a couple. One was pink, and I said no, only because they were plug-in and comparatively the reviews were terrible. I don't do face cam, so I don't care what the gear looks like, but we ended up on some steels. And these steels have been immaculate. They're comfy, they're lightweight. And the mic quality, so much better than the other two I'd been using. I don't feel like I'm just another loser anymore. I'm someone you can actually care to listen to. That being said, I still need to, fiddle with the settings, download the app, and see what that's got to offer, and then hopefully sound even better. Because if I'm going to be faceless, I need to be a crispy faceless. At least that's what I believe. Swagger Souls wouldn't be doing as good as he is if he didn't, in fact, have a very intriguing voice. What's that on the ground? You. Aw, damn it, I broke into a big tree. Okay, I'll have to just burn that later. Did I get that whole tree? Am I retarded? I mean, autistic? Same thing, just nicer. And yes, I am. Oh. So and then I think the next big purchase I'm going to do is probably a more responsive controller. Been hearing people really talk big on those. Oh, I should have guessed this was a massive tree. Damn it. I'm gonna be here for hours. It's fine, I'll burn it down later. You know, if I was smart, I would have planted a whole bunch of sugarcane while we were doing this and just been harvesting it the whole time. But sadly, I'm not smart, so I didn't. Alright, I feel pretty good about those odds. Review. That should be good. That should be good. Aw, dude. Just from the distance, it looks super good. So what I'm thinking is... right here. We're gonna do that. Like that, right? And then I'll like build a stone brick side to this. Kinda like that. Yeah. I don't know. We'll do something there. But that looks kind of cool. Kind of like it has support. Then we'll come here and we'll do this. Like that. I'm almost wondering, do I just do cobble roof? I mean, I don't think we're so bougie. Let's just slab a bunch of cobble. Stair, stair, slab. Grab some more. Slab, slab. My grass isn't growing super fast though, so that sucks. Whoa. Oh, that's kind. I love how bendy the stairs are. Oh, damn it. How you doing that? Is it because I need to do this? What? Alright, let's try this. There you go. Bam. 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 Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Nope, that looks pretty dang good. Let's go hit a sleep quick. Only because grass technically grows faster during the day. Probably gonna need more stairs. Hey, yo. Knock that shit off. I gotta say, this goes fucking hard, dude. So then if we come here, we do this. Nope. That ain't it, Chief. Okay, there. Oh, damn, it's not gonna line up. Alright, we won't do that then. Oh, dude. I feel like this goes insanely hard. It's alright. It still fucks. Okay. What? Oh, dude, that goes just disgustingly hard. Let's look at it from a distance, huh? Huh? Oh, yeah. Over-engineered and dope. One from the edge. Oh, weird. Okay, so no bump there. What happened here? Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Oh, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Okay. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah. That's much better. Now it doesn't look weird. That looks way better, dude. Does it? Yes, it does. Let's make a shit ton of those. I'll go here, 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 here. Bah, 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 bah. Okay. Waka-dibble-bee. Yes. I gotta eat. My guy's starving. Uh... No, I think this is dope. I do have to say we probably won't be using stone walls on that because there's a lot of cobble going on. Thankfully, we have just an assload. Not really an assload, but a fair amount. Come on. that. That. So chickens. This will be cows. Nice. Pigs and sheep. Okay. Now I'll take some of that black wool I have and make black carpets. I think we're gonna redo our farm with that stuff too. Black wool. Hopefully that's enough for the amount of carpets we need. It's not. Wait. Huh? Oh, okay. No. Do I even own a carrot? I don't think I do. I don't. But we will take this time to make a brochette. Okay. Oop. Oop. So, and as far as our pond goes, that kinda? Yeah, like that kinda. Oh, great. Oh my Jesus. Come on, this way. Gotcha, bitch. Let's take a look at this from about far. Yeah, I'll bring it in one this way. And push it out more this way. Let me go get a new shovel. We're going to be here for a minute. Let's get rid of this dirt. Oh, that's what I keep tapping. Alright, I think that looks muy better. Look at our grass, it's all grown in. Oh no. Let's move that this way one. That looks pretty cool. Then we can put one right in the middle here. Perfect. Do a sleep, do a sleep, do a sleepy sleep. What else do I need? Uh... that. Over here. So we'll do this. Nice. Cool. We got our first cow. I want the bone. Come on, dude. Oh. Come on, dude. There you go. Yeah, buddy. 2 cows. Now, if 2 sheep could drop right now, that would go insane. Ayo. Ayo. Come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Alright, come on. I'm sorry, doggies. We gotta go, dude. Come on. Don't make me kill another dog. I hate killing the doggies. Oh, you fucker. You dirty fucker. Come on. Yeah, baby. Nice, nice, nice. We got 2 cows, 2 sheep. Dude, this is going insanely well. Is there a chance for a piggy? Can I have piggies? Please, oh please. I don't think I'm getting gifted with piggies. Alright, I gotta turn off my stove. I am getting far too hot. Whoa. Alright. I gotta say, guys, this looks epic. Alright, well, I think as far as the stream goes, we'll probably start wrapping up. We did pretty good. We got a farming or a animal shack going. So we've got 2 sheep, 2 cow. Right, we still have 2 cow. Wait a minute. My other cow drowned. Damn it. Well, the water was fun while it lasted. That's really sad. Nice job, Cavs. Had to ruin it for everybody. Come on. Come on. There you go. Goodbye. Alright, well, the water feature looked really cool, but sadly, animals dumb, no have. But I gotta say, the pond turned out great. We'll probably dig it down one more level. Farm looks great. We're gonna close up the doors for the night. Go to sleep, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream shortly.